Good for melee. Yeah, I might actually be a strong guy.
I have some soak.
I even have a perception skill? What the fuck? This is actually a good card.
Wait, you guys have more than the only two skills I have are gunnery and planetary piloting.
You know,
I'm
probably
seeing
isn't anyone
I
immune.
have computers.
We are
melee,
doing a one-off episode, and I've decided to just randomly let them pick cards out
ranged.
of the deck. These are their character sheets. They have
You've
to
got
do whatever's on
a
this
decent amount
card.
of stuff. I
They're
literally
all going to
have
be playing
gunnery and
Gungans.
planetary
I have a
piloting.
knife and a holdout blaster.
And they're
I'm
going on
clearly
adventure
the
and probably
experienced
get wiped.
one. I should
be
not
a
be
lot
in
of fun.
charge.
All right,
I got really lucky.
Yeah, I guess the fact that was I the face / medic?
Yeah, you just pick which one you want to be.
Yep.
If you're the face, you pretty much get to be in charge.
I'd like to point out that whatever's on those cards also contains your gear. So if it's not on that card, it's not gear that you have.
Oh no! I need
yeah.
to.
Except for Kip. Kip does not actually have.
Oh,
an
you don't have.
X-wing.
Yeah,
Kip, however, does have the boat.
Who has the boat?
Where one of them had an X-wing. I think it was Kip.
Oh, I got a boat. Do I have the R2 droid too?
Sure, you can have an R2 droid.
Oh,
All right,
no.
sorry. What's everybody's name again?
I'm Jib Jib.
Jib?
Yeah, Jib Jib. The
I am-
faster you say it, the better it sounds.
I am Flard.
Flart? Flard. Sorry.
With a D.
Flard.
I'm Frou Frou.
Is that spelled anyway?
FRU. Actually, there are two F's. FRU, FF, RU, FF. They're just silent.
We're live, by the way, guys. I stuck that in there.
Great.
So what I'm looking for right now is token 4. Why is this not scrolling? Oh, there we go. If this will search in containers for me. Sure won't.
So we have to buy guns?
Oh, no. What you got's what you got.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. Maybe there's some aliens. Here's villains. Ooh, this is laggy.
I like how no one asked what my name was. So I'm glad you guys are taking notes. This is a very important session.
I'm not calling anybody by their right name unless I can remember it. I'm already beyond my limit.
Jib.
With Jib.
Yeah,
And Flu.
Jib Flu. Got it. If you guys have more than two-syllable name that doesn't sound the same,
It's going to be a two-syllable name that sounds the same.
yeah, pretty much.
All right, there you go. There's 4 Gungans and a R2D2. Put your names on there. All right, so very loosely, you guys were hired as part of this expedition to take out this Juba worm. There's a Carcadoon. He's a walking shark, and a Quarren, who are like the patrons who are like in charge and have said, "Hey, let's go do the thing." And they've rented a boat. And the person who has the boat is
Frou Frou.
Frou.
Yeah, you can use a Misa boat.
Yeah. This is a boat. It says so.
Is a boat?
Yes. Now, Does the boat work as a submersible?
Oh, it's an X-wing.
I assume we're gonna find out.
Misa boat go underwater. Misa
What's
don't
a
have roof.
Carcharodon?
You need a boat to go underwater? I swim all the time.
I've never heard of a Carcharodon. These look awesome.
Clone Wars. You haven't watched Clone Wars?
Some of it.
You would really like these guys. As a matter of fact, had you known they existed, you probably would have insisted upon playing one.
Yeah, would have. Too late now.
Yeah. Okay. So, unbeknownst to you, I mean, there's sounds of gunfire over this city and all sorts of shenanigans going on, but you guys don't care that. You came up the coastline in a boat. And you've heard that there's this derelict platform that has the secret to defeating this huge Jumpa worm that's taking out these things in the vids. So, what's the plan, guys?
Obviously, we going to be heroes.
We should take the boat to the derelict. Misa thinking we's gonna have a grand adventure.
Yeah.
Me's thinking we gonna make a lot of money.
Me's thinking you were gonna die.
Who's driving this thing?
It's a Misa boat. I's driving.
You was it driving?
All right, Kizik, are you driving on the surface or under the water?
I'd like to drive it in space. I'm driving underwater.
Okay. Let's roll some dice.
Did not go underwater.
Did you put the top down?
You all can breathe under. Actually, I think all of you can breathe underwater.
Yeah, we
So,
can.
Like even the two NPCs that are with you. So that'll be a thing. Let me just get
What were the other two NPCs? A Carcharodon and
a Quarren. Quarry-in. I didn't pronounce it right. I never do.
I didn't recognize that one either.
Squid face.
But not General Akbar.
Not Mind Flare.
No. They can shoot squid or shoot ink. So, all right. So
I can shoot squid too.
yeah, you guys are probably gonna have to do that if you trigger a kraken.
Oh boy.
I know how to do this. You got to get in the water and bite the tentacles.
All right. Kizik, you're driving along under the water. It's really dark outside. Go ahead and give me a planetary piloting check. And let's see if you notice and can avoid the upcoming obstacle.
Better watch
just
out.
blanket.
Since I'm at the front of the
It's a
prow, can I
two-red
be
check.
a lookout?
Yeah. Go ahead and give him a boost.
Okay. You get a boost, Captain.
We have twos, even if our cards say we don't have twos.
Oh, you mean for your skills?
Just raw agility.
Yes. So your stats are for raw Gungans. I'll tell you what. I'll give everybody 1 point. So the defaults are everything is 2 except for intelligence is a 1 and presence is a 3. Each of you may put 1 point into any one of those.
Oh wait, I said I was the medic.
I would like you to call it out, though. I would like you to right-click on it.
Can you lock mine so I can color on it?
Same.
Can't you just right-click on it and put it in description?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I want to draw on it with the ink pen.
Oh, okay. It's locked.
Yeah, I said I was going to be the medic, so I guess that should give me +1 int to put me at 2.
I love that you think it's going to make a difference.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I went +1 brawn.
I went +1 agility.
Ghost went +4 presence.
No, I think I'm gonna go brawn too.
You're the sneaky one.
Not anymore.
No, you can't change.
Yeah, you have to stick to it.
You said you're so sneaky.
Stick with the bit.
Why, so you got such a bigger muscles for a sneaker?
Oh,
Don't say that too quickly.
Raccoon decided to grab things.
I didn't realize it was available to be grabbed, and then I tried to fix it, and I screwed it up even worse.
Welcome to
I have
Tabletop
tabletop.
Simulator.
Yep.
Like, I'm gonna leave this.
Wonder who's gonna die first.
Me's got a bad feeling about it.
Misa,
Now
look
it's all
out!
locked.
It's all locked. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I would love to hear what the results of that planetary piloting check were. It's 2 reds.
You said
I may have lied about you guys making it 2 hours.
The quicker we play bit.
He's like, oh, I'm gonna die.
So you're cruising along, and you forgot to turn the lights on. So you start fiddling around. It's real dark down here. You start fiddling around the controls, trying to find the light switch, and you click on the light switch, and just in time to see that there's a big effing rock in the way. And I'd like you to roll your 2 favorite dice, please.
It's not a gooberfish.
It is not.
Misa rolled a 23.
Sweet. Go ahead and pull 23 out of this deck right here.
Captain is not a good pilot.
As the submersible hits up against the rock, goes skirch, it drags and like rips holes in the side of it, and blammo. And losing power to shield. So it doesn't have shields, so it's going to suffer a point of system strains. Let's go ahead and set that aside. And that's how we're going to start our adventure.
Misa told you there was a rock.
Misa no say rocka. A rocka in the water.
So we're going to go with Kraken and Squid for the names of the NPCs. Make it easy
Kraken
to
and
remember.
Squid.
Make it easy to remember. Kraken's going to be like, "What are you doing? Do you know how to drive this thing?"
Misa doesn't think he knows how to drive this thing.
Well, this is Misa ship. I know driver. We
Misa
still
think
afloat.
Misa think he drive it like he stole it.
Misa can't steal a shipper. Misa not the sneaky one.
You better watch out for all these underwater surprises, and you better drive better.
What accent was that?
Porky Pig.
I'm
Oh, that's fair.
trying.
That's fair. That's fair. Porky Pig. That's all, folks.
All right, so we're starting off with you hitting a rock. That's fantastic. Kraken's gonna be like, "Squid, you said this was like a surefire thing, and that this was gonna be a problem." He's like, "They live underwater," and he's like, "Yeah, but so do the Moncal." Both the Quarian and the Dune or whatever, they both hate the Moncal.
Misa think Monka would have been a better choice.
Yeah,
Misa
but
here,
you're
Moncal
probably
look-
tastier.
Does this ship have sensors?
Sure does.
Kept paying out.
Sure. Give me a computers check. Make it 2 per.
Can do.
Misa robot beep beep is very good at the computers.
Yeah, Misa think you should use the robot.
Misa think the robot is a computer.
Boopity boop. Boop, boop, boop.
Fine. Have the robot roll.
This is Misa's robot just to help her.
Okay. The R2 unit spins back around after pinging the sensors and says that there's a really big moving object heading directly towards us from the front.
Misa think you should avoid that.
Does Misa boat to have a gunza?
Nope.
Misa boat has a Gungan.
Can I take evasive me actions? Misa, avoid is a bigger danger, man.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a 2 purple planetary piloting.
It's a bad, bad water.
You evade it. All right, so you've turned off to the side. You're underwater, zipping along. The holes in the side of the ship don't seem to be that bad. You kind of have a distant radar ping on the derelict platform, but you're gonna have to go back through that area you just curved away from if you want to go directly towards it. You can go around in about way.
Can I do a mechanics check to patch the holes?
Sure. You want to get out and patch the holes?
Misa likes the water.
And if
Misa-
you want to get out and patch the holes?
Misa thinks patching holes isn't a great idea.
Misa didn't ask you.
Misa not slowing down as a shipper.
Suze, they're all Gungans.
It's a bigger
one-off,
danger.
and my goal
Misa
is to
thinks
kill
you
all
have
of them.
holes in this ship.
Enjoy.
Misa thinks you should fix them.
We should fix it once to get her to the platform.
So what I just heard is that Raven's character, whose name isn't on
Bleep,
on the card,
Jib Jib.
Jib
Jib
Jib,
Jib.
Jib.
Jib Jib.
wants to open the door. Go ahead and roll discipline, Jib Jib. It's 2 purples. If you fail it, you just open the door.
Does that have willpower?
Yes, it's willpower.
As a dad, I always lock
I
the
just-
windows.
I want you to know I'm making eye contact right now. Before I roll this, I'm making full eye contact with the captain. Fail.
You did fail. You open the door, water floods into the sub.
Full eye contact.
Just a torrent of water immediately fills the cab.
This
Sounds
is
about-
bad, Okie Day.
Misa gonna fix the ship.
The R2 unit goes, woo, and you realize it's not waterproof.
Bleeper bleeper. Oh, you still heard some F joints, huh?
Gurgle, gurgle. Oh my god.
Ships are still going. Let's get to the platform.
I think you wanted to make repairs. The door's open now. Go ahead and make manual repairs. It's athletics check.
What is the difficulty?
I'm looking it up now. Manual repairs is a 3 purple athletics check. Sweet.
No good. No good.
So,
Except for a strain.
Jib Jib, so that's what his name. Can you put it on the card so I can reference it?
Yeah,
um,
Jib Jib.
Jib Jib is like, I'm gonna repair the ship, and steps outside, and it's like the airstream on the side of a car. Like he's there 1 second, and then whoosh, he's just not there anymore. Jib Jib, you're floating behind the sub that is rapidly driving away.
I can swim.
Gungan overboard.
I'm safer out here than I am with them.
Speaking of which, I don't have the Jaws music, but if I did, it would be playing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Well, we'll start swimming towards the thing that we're supposed to be going to. Just shoot the ship.
Did that just for you, Suze.
Mr. Flard. We slows it down for the older guy.
Are you gonna slow down?
He's the captain, son.
Misa thinks we might be better with all of us together.
So
But,
the Kraken, he's like, I'm just gonna go get him, and he dives out the window and starts swimming out. Jib Jib, you see this cartoon? He's a shark, all right. Let me just get his card out for the so the stream can see. Like, dude's a shark, okay, super badass.
Street sharks.
You guys were pretty afraid of him like eating you. He starts swimming out towards Jib Jib, and then some shadowy thing comes out of the depths and just grabs him and pulls him straight down, like 10 feet away from you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get on the ship now and close the door. I'm a little pale.
He
You
comes
see
in-
Shark Man?
He comes in, he shuts the door, and immediately Squid's like, "Where's Kraken?"
Used to see Shark Man, right?
Is the shark?
Misa saw him for a second.
Why'd you close the door? Is he coming?
No. He's sleeping with the fishes.
What?
Big fish. Come up. Grab him. Go down. He no more.
Misa floored.
All right.
Misa think that a good idea.
Give me another a one red, one purple planetary piloting check.
Me fix ship. Me
It's-
fix the ship.
it's-
Ship is fixed.
It's Kizik. I have to give him a chance to despair. Okay.
Ship is 100% fixed.
100%. My question now is, Kizik, you didn't hit the accelerator. What did you hit?
The ballast.
The radio.
Squid Man.
There's a slider that I thought was accelerated to go forward and backwards, but it's really like powering the ship. That's not a power. Oh, that's not a forward. That's a power. We got a cycle shipper, guys.
Misa, go for a ride.
Because of the damage to the ship, when you slam that thing all the way forward, the ship kind of goes off like an electric eel. Zzz. And you hear an underwater like against the side of the boat.
Was it the Shark Man?
You don't know what it was. It sounded a little big to be the Shark Man.
That's good.
Misa need to go.
Yeah, Misa thinks we need to keep driving.
Misa starting to think it was safer with the sharks.
Flu, you think you can turn it back on?
Yes, sir. Just a second, sir. Got to turn on the ship, sir.
You can just turn on the ship, but you need to roll the check again to go forward. Oh, maybe it's under demonic.
Do you want a co-pilot check?
Somebody help this man.
Oh, this is Misa Gatsa.
I've got to use one of these yet.
The captain, sir, can co-pilot, sir.
Oh, that is awesome.
Oh, are you calling me the captain? I was calling you the captain since you had the boat.
The captain
No,
was
Misa
Kraken.
boat.
Where's
Use a
Kraken?
smart one.
As a smart one, as a provide a co-pilot check. All right.
Sousa can't bring a great white into the stream. He just got eaten.
Where's the co-pilot? 2 purple piloting.
Why is it going to be a great white?
Yeah, it could be a mediocre one.
Because done it.
All right, so there's my co-piloting check.
Misa
Wow.
Florida again.
Misa think he maybe should pilot it.
Me.
All right.
So just to be clear, he added no bonuses for the co-pilot check.
Co-pilot check's supposed to reduce the difficulty.
He's a did, sir.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Oh,
okay.
yep.
I see it. I see it. And you still failed. What the fuck?
Misa's harder. You said there's a bigger shark is outside. A bigger danger.
I didn't say anything like that. I said we should get out of here. Misa said we should get out of here. You fucking
Misa trying.
Misa thinks there's something out there.
Kizik, I need to know. It's really important. Red or blue?
Misa wants a blue.
Blue it is. As in deep blue sea.
Misa scared.
All right. So you guys see something swim by, but the inky blackness is a little bit too black to make out exactly what it is, but there's something orbiting the sub now.
Are any of you billionaires?
Oof.
No.
Too soon.
We're all Gungans. I don't think there's any rich Gungans, are there?
Yeah, there's at least one.
Yeah, I mean, there's Darth Jar Jar.
Right.
Yeah.
You should better watch out. There's something out there.
You're so smart, Captain. You're a driver shipper. I am co-pilot. And I hop over to his seat.
All right.
Did any of you guys manage to like drain the water? Or did you just close the doors? Is this thing
Just
still completely
I think
underwater?
just close the door.
It's still under.
All right. So two.
No question.
Does that bring it down
Can we
to
drain the water?
One purple.
That brings
down to one purple?
Yep.
Why is Samia wet?
All right. You have faith in me. Let's roll.
The boat shoots forward, and you're on a pretty decent path towards the derelict now. Someone give me a perception check from the cab that's not driving.
Oh, I can do that.
Can I do it too? We're
Trying
both
to have
looking
it
at
as a
different
skill.
sides.
As long as you're not driving.
Difficulty?
It's gonna be one purple.
One red, but you have to stick your head outside of the ship.
Oh my god.
Oh, so close! I almost had a triumph.
All right, so none of you see anything. You get the funny feeling that something's following you, but you can't prove it. You can't see anything.
We sit in the clear.
All right, what I would like to know next is who, now that the guy who's like kind of been in charge, like Squid has been helping about and he knows all the like ins and outs of like the payment stuff. But as far as like actually going here, who's gonna be in charge?
That's the smart one.
That should be a Mia.
And I point at Ghost.
Misa be the leader.
Misa be the leader.
You should mess with Cordo Nass. You should mess with all Gungan kind.
Yeah.
Who's Cordo Nass?
I believe he is.
I know.
He's a mean Cordo.
You should remember this name.
Corp.
Gorp.
Corp.
Cordar.
I should have named mine Gulp Gulp. That's what he's gonna be.
Fish food.
2 bites.
That's
Shark bait.
That's optimistic. That's probably more apt. All right. So, you guys are within sight of the derelict platform. There's emergency buoys and beacons and shit that are, basically like, danger, Will Robinson, don't come near this thing.
I mean, at this point, we're frying pan to fire, so.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Can any of you read?
I've read something once.
You're so the smart one, Captain. You can read, right?
Don't they hit us at a blinking thing? Get us on a platform.
All right. I'll get it.
Engage.
All right. Yeah, I'll get Misa do my best to get us up close. Did we lose our GM?
Nope, I'm still here.
No, he's waiting for you to despair because he knows this is where it happens.
I was waiting for the co-pilot first.
Right?
You still want to go pilot? I said, Mr. the Blinker.
I'm gonna call this. This will be a triumph, a despair, and a failure. Damn it! Oh no, that's co-pilot.
Yeah, it's co-pilot, so it's down to 1 purple.
Yeah.
Damn it! Won't be a despair.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna flip a dark side token. Make that a red.
Reroll it.
Re-roll it.
Misa senses danger.
The fact that I failed the 1 purple.
Oh, I was robbed. Anyway, so how do you fail to dock this thing with the platform?
Can I posit that he doesn't dock it? He just lands on it
Breach submarine. He's now.
Yeah, at least it's like
He hits the fill ballasts, but way too far down. So we actually rocket up and out of the water, and we land on top of the platform.
like a beached orca.
No way getting it off.
So yeah, he tilts it up. It's got standard repulse engines. It goes airborne, and feel free to say something effective. I didn't know this flew, and then you land on the side of this platform. Hey guys, I think I lied about you making it 2 hours. I think that we'll be playing BattleBit by like 10.
Awesome.
We made it here. That's enough.
Misa thought this thing was staying in the water.
Chris, I'm not going to lie. I've struggled with not just pulling out my gun, knowing that no one else has one, and just starting to end it for this.
Misa gonna show you it's the true power of Gungans. Pow, pow, pow.
I have a gun as well.
All right, I know my first target now.
Dude, when you concealed carry, it's called concealed carry. Don't tell anybody you got that shit.
Hey, Misa think we're a team here. Even though he said he's gonna take us out.
Misa gonna prove you wrong.
The force is not with us today. We are going to die.
I did tell you that if you all played Gungans, it was going to become an exercise in can you make it to 10.
All right, if we keep bullshitting,
Yeah.
we won't progress forward. This will be a 5-foot episode where we only walk 5 feet.
We're not going to make it to 10. I guarantee it. If he fails, I will succeed.
So you guys have landed.
It was rough.
Marks, on the side of this platform. There's, broken barrels and burning shit on it. It's really old. Obviously, I don't have a map for it because I wasn't planning on doing this BS tonight. So, use your effing imaginations. So, I can give you some crates. There we go. How about some crates? So you land on this thing. It looks really old. It looks metagame, you guys know that the city was the city that this thing's near was worshipping the Jumpa worm and is really old. So as you guys climb out of this submarine and look across the tower, there's this giant spire that has some sort of crane mechanism on it in the middle. Whole bunch of boxes and various supplies and corpses. Dried out husks of corpses in various battered and broken positions on the platform.
Something bomb bad happened here.
Misa see a lot of dead bodies.
Why does the birds not eat them?
That is the
Many
really
of them
good
have been
question.
chewed on.
Oh, okay.
That's good. Good news. That's good
Yeah.
news. What chewed on them?
I'm gonna get out of the boat.
I assume the boat's at like a 30-degree angle where the nose is just hit in it, and we're gotta like hop down from it.
Yep.
Misa boat!
Misa, sorry. Misa didn't realize this thing flew.
I'm
Misa-
worried about your astromech, buddy.
Misa bleep bleep! Misa dry out!
You should put rice in that.
Wait. Did you just put your lips on the electrical device that's wet with salt
I
water?
blows on it! This is where the quarter goes in. Oh, this is shocky.
It's Chucky's. I want to see his head just go flying across the thing.
Misa not getting out of boat.
We's here for Juba worm stuff.
I'd get my character out of there, but some asshole's been holding the search tool open the whole time. I can't get my character out.
I did that on purpose.
Oh.
It's trying to protect you.
Yeah, don't worry, I got your protection.
All right, you guys get out of the sub. as
Whoops.
well, no, we need Squid, so I need to give him a token. Let's grab him a token real quick.
Yeah.
Gonna be
Have we been calling him Squid, and it's actually like really racist to do so?
yes,
No, his name is Squid.
100%.
Oh, okay.
But his name is Squid. Oh, we've been calling him Squid.
Squid.
Yeah.
With frou and flard.
So, Suze,
Jib
this is not
Yeah.
proper
And Gork.
GMing. This is
Gork.
we don't have the
Mr.
people to
Shark
do
did not
the
come with us.
proper game tonight.
What
Um,
happened to Mrs.
People
Shock?
didn't show up, and I can't progress the story
Well,
without them.
so I went outside of the
this is
ship
basically
to
just
repair it,
ad
and you
hoc,
guys just
ad
fucking
lib.
left me.
A couple hours
and,
of that, and then we'll play
Misa
something else.
sees Mr. Sharkman
They're all gonna die.
come after to help, and then Mr. Sharkman not there anymore. Big shadow got him.
And those are shadows up in here. Just all those are dead bodies.
Not that kind of shadow.
Who has a gun?
I pull out a gun.
Hey, who wants a gun?
Misa got a gun.
Misa want a gun.
Do a perception check. 1 purple.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna rip a gun off of a dead body.
Desiccated, decayed, plagued body.
Glock is forever, baby. Oh, I didn't find one though.
So is the clap.
Can I do a search for
Each lightsaber.
So,
can I do a search for medical equipment? As I like to think that I'm a medic.
Sure, you can each do a search for something. If you succeed, I will give you something that's actually useful. If you don't succeed, and say you're looking for a gun, click on this, press R, and then pull whatever the top card is off. That's what you find.
Oh boy.
All right.
Okay. I'm hoping
what's the
for a melee
difficulty?
weapon.
Oh, that's not a melee weapon.
That's not a melee weapon at all.
What's the difficulty?
Oh, it's just 1 purple.
Yeah, I at least got a success there.
Oh, you got a
All right,
success.
no successes. All right,
Okay.
so what am I drawing from?
So if you're looking for a weapon, right, you just press R on that and pull the top one.
I didn't succeed, so I still get to do that.
I give you something actually useful if you succeed.
So I hit R,
Do you have ranged heavy?
pull the top one off.
That's a data spike. That's not what you guys want. Well, we'll leave it out there anyway.
Yeah, I succeeded.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
All right.
Misa looking for a bigger gun. Go boom boom.
Ooh,
Yep.
I
There you,
found-
was able to get a big gun.
you found 5 stim packs. Also, you can still go on this medical thing, press R, and pull whatever it is.
Misa succeed.
Is your intellect still 1, or did you upgrade that?
I upgraded it to 2.
Oh, okay. Damn. Okay, so everyone's gotten to roll for random stuff.
Can I look around for a lead pipe or something?
Sure.
I could totally hand you a knife, but I like my knife.
Look what I have. What I could hand you this.
What do you have? What is that? I don't have ranged heavy though. So.
No, me neither.
The one that I
I'm
have
gonna
is
use it as a weapon, like a
What?
bat.
You find
What?
a lead pipe.
Nice.
I have a GLX fire lance.
So Squid finds a whole Jawa. Doesn't know how he got
Alive?
there. He's-
Alive?
No, he's missing his head.
It's not a whole Jawa then.
But he finds the head. It's just not
Oh, okay.
attached.
Okay, gotcha.
But he picks up the Jawa scavenged Jawa ion gun. That's going to be his weapon. And he's like, it's so weird. I've never seen a decapitation like this. He's like playing with the body. It's also much fresher than the rest of them. And it looks like it's completely cauterized. Like whatever took this thing's head off just sliced right through, like wicked hot.
Misa gonna puke.
The Quoran holds the head and is like, "What? Are you freaked out?" Like, puppeteering him.
He's to give me the better jujus.
Yeah,
this
Misa
thing-
think we should kill him.
This thing must be some kind of weapon that is used to kill the Jumpa. Like, look at it. It looks like a giant like hammer or gun or something. Obviously this is some sort of weapon. We should figure out how to use this.
The platform itself?
Yeah, I mean, look at how big that thing is.
It kind of looks like a building to me.
Yeah.
Misa think it looked like a building.
We should try to find a way inside.
Yeah.
So what you're looking at looks more like an oil rig, a smaller version of an oil rig, and it does have there is a large hammer-like device on magnetic rails that extends all the way up to the top. It looks like one of those things you drive posts with. It's not something that you can actually go in. The platform is not actually much larger than your scale now. And for the amount of carnage that's been on it, it looks like it used to be bigger. Like there used to be like platforms that went off the sides, but now there's just sheared off metal where something has bit off the pieces on the sides.
Good thing we're not stranded here. Oh well, let's turn it on then.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find some buttons to push.
All right.
Good idea.
So let's do some mechanics checks.
Or computers?
You know what? You can use computers if you can get it on. Right now, there's no power.
It's an ancient computer. I can do a mechanics check.
Cool. Do a mechanics check. It's 3 purples.
Sweet.
Did I find a big gun?
Did you do the shuffle thing?
I succeeded and said I'm looking for a big gun.
Oh, well, then yes, you can absolutely find a big gun. I'm sorry, I missed that.
Do you want a ranged hit?
How big of a gun do you want?
If it could be gunnery, that would make me happiest.
Okay, we can do that. That's not a problem.
He's gonna give you a flare gun.
That flare gun's gonna be killer.
Oh my god. Why do you say things that I instantly want to do?
We've been together for a very long time now.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a true story.
So we should not to turn this on. It's a bad idea.
We should have floated back to the big worm and then turn it on. That big hammer smash a worm.
Hey Chris,
If
Yeah.
there's big worm on land, there may be
I
big
succeeded
thing
on
in
my
water.
mechanics check to turn it on.
If you succeeded on your mechanics check, you figure out that there are generators that are at the base of the there's a base of the rig, and you're gonna have to swim down to manually cut them on.
All right. Needs power.
Oh, he gets to swim?
Yeah. You find your
I
gun, Kizik.
Yeah. Does that work underwater? Doesn't matter. It's gonna get fired underwater.
What'd you get?
Grenade launcher.
Yes.
He likes the swimming.
So,
So you have a grenade launcher, and then what does Jib Jib have?
Jib Jib has a GLX Fire Lance, auto fire. It's really about it.
Flard
Yeah.
Flard, what are you holding?
I have a blaster carbine.
I'd like to point out that everyone who picked these weapons up off the deck, like they have been corroded by seawater. These are rusty and in shameful states.
Cordar looks at your guns and is like holding this lead pipe.
You picked up a Z6 rotary cannon.
He's got a rotary cannon over his shoulder.
But it's I'm gonna use it as a baseball bat, basically.
Well, that's good because I was going to be like the barrels don't work anymore. Like it won't rotate. So
Oh, okay, great.
I was going to make it so it could still fire, but like only one at a time.
Well, it's a big old slamming baseball bat right now.
All right.
All right. Used to say we gotta go under the water.
Yeah, generator out under the water.
Shadow under there.
Yeah, dark.
You all have watched
Yeah.
Mythbusters, right? You do realize that water's not compressible.
I do, but does my character know that?
Oh, good point.
You said the
there's
smart
no way.
one.
There's
I
no
am
way
the smart one.
I'm sorry I said anything.
Not
Like a-
compressible.
Yes, water is incompressible.
It means
What is
we're down there with an explosion, we die. We turn to jelly, the pressure fucking ruptures us.
If the ocean is big enough, there's a chance we survive, depending on how far away the explosion is. But yeah, we're probably gonna die.
Shockwaves, man.
All right, so we use the swimming, we use the turning on. Do we need all of us to swim to turn this thing on?
Oh, just you.
Yeah, no, it's a breaker system. It's gotta be flipped.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
You just swim down and flip the breaker. We guard you up here.
All right. I will dive down and swim to try to flip the breaker.
You're froof. So
I am flard.
Flard.
Yeah, the red one.
Flard jives off the side. Looks like Cordon Ass is going with you.
I'm diving off.
Got a guy with a lead pipe.
Gungan, don't go alone.
Squid's like, yeah, you guys totally, you go down there and you do that. I'm gonna fix the droid.
Don't kiss her. He's
You
got a sharky. A Sparkies.
yeah. You guys start swimming down here. Give me an athletics check.
We don't have Sharky anymore.
He's
Difficulty.
too badass. Couldn't let you have him.
Difficulty of athletics.
It's going to be 2 purples.
It'd be wild if we run into him at the base of this thing.
One half of him. You guys just left me.
Yeah, just eating from the fucking legs down. He's just
Alright.
sitting there flopping like a fish.
Flard past his. What about Cordon? Cord.
Oh, I'm sorry. What were we rolling? I was picturing dead.
2 purple
Shark guy.
athletics. Yeah.
Athletics check. Okay.
He was giving the GM ideas. You all seen Lake Placid, right?
Hey, how focused is the Quarren on the droid?
He's pretty focused on it. Let me roll some real quick.
Shoot.
Oh, he's gonna have his neck sliced.
One success. I made it.
I did have 1 threat with mine.
He's managed to repair the droid.
So, well, I'm just gonna put a knife through the back of his neck.
Oh, so we're just gonna go full murder hobo, huh?
Look, I don't know if I'm gonna get to kill anything tonight.
That's the one thing. You killed the shark guy. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Does it count? What's the difficulty to kill this unaware, hardworking whip man?
You just took the wrong job, man. It's 2 purples.
I'm gonna flip a light side point to lower the difficulty.
Here's a misnomer. Light side.
I'm
You
gonna
could have
aim-
been Kev.
Oh, so yeah, the knife goes in.
Knife
He
goes
is
in.
unsuspecting.
And go ahead and give me your damage.
Damage is
Let's multiply it by
4.
2 because I'm gonna call that a critical.
4 plus 2 is 6. That's 12 damage.
Oh, it says a critical's on 3. 12 damage?
Yep, 12 damage.
Okay, he dies.
And then I'm gonna hide his body in a crate.
Just kick it off the edge.
No, that's a bad idea.
Chum the water.
I was about to say
He's a
that.
chum chum now.
That crate is conveniently available to hide shit in.
I'm going to then push the droid that is now alive into the water. And then I'll dive down.
We could have used that.
You guys. We don't deserve to live.
Can beat bro. Resist that.
I was gonna have to kill you.
How can you like? That's like killing a dog. You can't kill R2D2.
He's dead.
Just drop him in a fucking well.
So Cordar and Flarflard are down here like trying to figure out what the breaker is, and they literally just see this R2D2 like a torpedo go whoosh past into the depths below them.
Fucking Jib. I automatically know it's him.
What I really want to know is what does Fruf Fruf do?
Yeah.
Foof was watching his buddy's back like the whole time. Grenade launcher on his shoulder, like he feels like he's doing something real cool. I'm the big heavy guy.
You're all by
And
yourself
then-
up there.
Then Jib dies right past him, just giggling his head off. Frou goes, "Oh, if we should go in water, Misa go too," and does one of those cool like backflips.
I thought you were already in the water. You just watched that whole thing.
No, I was watching my buddies.
Yeah.
I just heard.
So literally the scene is you see like Frou really intently watching the water from the platform with the grenade launcher, but behind him you see like Scooby-Doo style dun 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 sneaking up on this guy.
Oh my god!
Knives the
He
shit
just
out of him,
slits his
throws him in a
throat,
crate.
hides the body.
Yeah, it's one of those comical scenes where like Frou is watching really intently, but you like the camera behind him, you can see like going back and forth. Craven's character just doing all this shit.
I just feel like I would have turned around, realized that I wasn't alone, and then stabbed my friend. I'm just kidding.
All right, so how many Gungans does it take to flip a power breaker?
So we saw the bleep bleep go past us.
Oh yeah, Bleep Beep is on his way to the bottom of the ocean.
All right.
It's okay. It says Logitech on the side.
Are we astute enough to see that come first and draw the conclusion that Jib is not good?
Yes, you could have
Yeah.
come to that conclusion.
How
when we
would you
got
come
to
to
the
that
boat at the
conclusion?
very
I'm up there
because-
with a. I'm up there with a friend.
Because Frou is
We're swimming down.
Frou tried to do CPR on the bleep bleep. So yeah.
Oh,
Frou might go after Bleep Bleep if he sees him.
Can I flip the breaker?
Yes, you absolutely can. Would you like to do a mechanics check to do it, or do you just want to flip it?
I will do a mechanics check.
Oh,
Underwater currents kills all 4 Gungans.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's not make that happen.
It's 2 purples.
Okay.
Also, go ahead and roll perception to see if you see Bleep Bleep. Is it?
2 purples.
Yeah.
I rolled 1 success, 1 threat.
Okay.
I didn't.
Like it's shorted because it's like a GFI, like, and it's in water. It's not wired very well. But you know, you managed to figure it all out and reset all the breakers and do all the things you need to do in the platform vrooms to life. And you know, you look over and you see Kizik's character just looking there intently, like you got it, and behind him you can just see off in the depths Bleep Bleep just sinking.
Still got my grenade launcher out, pointing it left and right.
not behind you.
Misa heard the bleep. Oh, sorry, I'm underwater. Misa heard the bleep bleep upstairs. He's doing the best.
It's all I can do not to just pull the trigger.
Misa fixed it. We go back up.
Yeah.
All right,
Good job, Cord.
Everybody swims to the surface and gets back on the platform. There's a light vrooming noise now. There's some lights, some searchlights have cut on, and all the computer monitors have come up, and the computer monitors, you know, they're intermittently working. They say something about some sort of initiation ritual.
Isa Macarena.
This how the Jupa get initiated?
Yes, the Jumpa get initiated. Yes, that's what's going to happen.
It's an ancient religion. It's
Yeah.
an initiation ritual. You want to join up?
Yeah. Misa try to join new team. Misa try to improve my faith.
Don't have a thing.
You know what? I'm gonna do a computer check and see if I can activate it.
I want
Okay.
to go back to Naboo.
It doesn't really take a computer's check. You can just hit the button.
Okay, I hit the button.
So this giant hammer, click, 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 like the sound of a roller coaster, all the way to the top. You guys can see this thing. The end of this hammer is the size of your sub, and there's a plate underneath it that, since you swam down, you see connects all the way to the bedrock on the coral. And as it gets to the top, it just accelerates it like it's a magnetic accelerator hammer, and it hits the bottom and dong, and the whole platform vibrates so badly that you each need to do a coordination check to see if you fall over. 2 purple.
Yep, I fell over.
What's that? What makes me legs a wobble, sir?
I failed.
I'm still standing. I'm still standing.
Now you gotta keep singing it.
Who else fell?
Everybody, sir?
Yeah, everybody but Jib Jib.
Okay, Jib Jib, you are up on the platform as you hear a large splashing noise, and you turn to see a huge Jupa worm staring right at you. Those of you who are in the water, many small serpent-like creatures have appeared. These serpent-like creatures are swimming all around you. They're about the size of a Gungan, but there's probably 24 of them. I'm just going to put a few on here for notional purposes. You don't know where they came from, but they seem to be frenzied around the platform. Everybody roll this D100 who's in the water, and let me know who the lowest score is.
Is that 100? Somebody rolled 100.
Well,
I thought that.
1.
Yeah, if it was a 0, it'd be 100.
yeah, it's so if it's 0-0, it's 100.
All right. It's gonna be tough to get worse than a 1. All right.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Oh, was I supposed to roll since I'm not
No.
in the water?
You're
And a
not.
5.
I got a. Was that 25? 25.
All right. And
So who got the 1?
I got a 23.
Craven got the 1, didn't he?
Mm-mm. I thought Kizik got the 1.
I rolled second, got a 5.
Who
Who
got the
rolled
1?
first?
Yeah, who rolled the 1?
It must have been me then. Because I grabbed it real quick and hit R, but I thought that your hand was over it, Craven, so I thought you had rolled it. So that was probably my 1.
Oh, okay. Well, which one are you? Cordar Nos.
Yeah.
So, one of these things is gonna grab you, and it's gonna like twist you up like a snake, and then start pulling you down. I'm assuming you would like to resist this with your lead pipe.
Yes, I would like to melee this thing.
Please give me a 1 red and 1 purple melee check. Who rolled the 23?
That was me.
Okay, and you are
Flard.
So Flard, you see one coming in towards you. It hasn't gotten to you yet, but you saw it wrap up the other thing, and you're close enough to the platform that you can like get in the scaffolding where it's going to be harder for you to get that, or you can try to fight it. Which would you like to do?
I'm going to try to climb up into the scaffolding.
Okay, go ahead and give me an athletics check. That's going to be a... Yeah, it's brawn athletics. And it's 2 purple.
You said mine was 1 red?
Yar. Sounds right. Sweet.
Yes!
You bash this thing in the head until it dies. Lots of blood in the water. You can barely see now for all the blood coming out of this thing.
All right.
As you shift your body away from it, its buddies swarm in and start cannibalizing it. Like they're eating the shit out of it.
Ooh, I got 1 success, 1 threat up to the scaffolding.
Flard starts climbing the scaffolding. None of them come at you. What do you do?
Can I swim away?
Sure. You can. When you say swim away, where do you want to swim to?
I got I'm not close to scaffolding, so I can't just swim back up.
No, but you can swim back to the platform.
I'd like to swim back to the platform.
Okay, you start climbing up that. Go ahead and give me an athletics check, like Flard did. Craven, your character is probably the only one who realizes how epically fucked you guys are at the moment. So, what does he do?
He
I'm
jumps
gonna
into the
hide.
water.
I'm going to hide
Okay, where are you going to hide?
in a crate behind this. I'm going to run behind here and jump in this crate.
Okay, you run behind there and jump into that crate.
Yeah.
Okay. There's really nasty shit in here. You're not sure what the slimy stuff is, but
Can't
it's in
be
there.
worse than that.
You
It's
hear
Jawa.
click 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 as the hammer starts to raise again.
Oh, that's very bad. Hey, was that a 97 meter Jupa or no?
No, it's not that one. This one is smaller, but big enough to get the job done. So, I'm gonna say that Flard gets up to the top first. It's really hard to miss this thing. So you see this giant Jumpa worm, and your buddy is just gone. What do you do, Zach?
So upon seeing said Jupa worm, yeah, I actually made it back up here, so I see the Jupa worm. I make a beeline for it, and I try to swim all the way back to shore.
You know that you're so far out to sea you can't even see the shore, like it's over the horizon.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what would make the most sense. Because I know that Jupa is going to kill me, and the number of other small things over this way is probably going to kill me, so somehow I think I can make it back to shore, and I run and dive.
Okay, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so I think the next one up was Cardor. You get up to the top. You're climbing back up, and as you pull yourself up, you see both. Well, you probably get up here in time, just in time to see Flard jumping off the far side of the platform back into the water. Craven's character's nowhere to be found. Jib's nowhere to be found. And
Squid and Jib got eaten.
you hear this roar, and you look over, and there's this thing. It looks really frustrated, like it was hungry and it hasn't been able to eat yet. What do you do?
This is bad bombing. I've got my lead club. I'm gonna take a defensive stance. I guess I'm gonna go hide behind this thing.
I thought you were going to jump in its mouth. Okay. So you hide behind a crate. Right about that time, Froof. You get up here.
We still gotta go.
He's a get a blip blip. I should get his tobacco. And I pull out my grenade launcher. And I'm smiling the best I've ever smiled. And I line up a shot.
It ate everyone except Flard. He ran away.
I gives him something to eat.
It's one red, one purple.
We still gonna die.
Okay, so you shoot the thing. I'd ask how much damage it does, but unless that thing has like breach on it, which it doesn't.
That was
Thermal
11
detonator.
damage.
Yeah.
It just happened to be a thermal detonator in there.
It hits and it explodes, and the thing just keeps coming. And when I say keeps coming, it like decides it's turn now, and it comes up on it swims up onto the platform, starts wrecking through metal, things behind it. Who wants red and who wants blue?
Red.
Me so like blue, so like the sea.
I'm gonna assume, Ghost, that you don't want to be eaten.
I don't want to be eaten.
Okay. Proof, you pissed it off. It's coming straight for you. Please give me a 2 red coordination roll.
I'm in its mouth.
Okay. So it does 13 damage. And you take a critical. And you are, in fact, you've been swallowed by this thing. And you are going to experience suffocation.
I got a 12. That's pretty good.
Okay.
So he's not going to experience suffocation.
Well, assuming that he doesn't die from 13 damage.
I don't know, a generic thing. Mine has 16 wounds.
Yeah, just use
So
it.
good too.
Just use its soaking wounds.
Soaking wounds.
Yeah. Okay. So
Sounds like a metal band.
this thing like dives through the metal, and you look over Keldar, and Fruf is just gone. And there's a big old hole in the platform, metal and all, just gone.
Fuck. The hammer's going up too, right? Like
The
I
hammer,
noticed that.
yep, hammer is almost to the top. I think everybody has now gone because the bad guy just went.
Sounds good.
Somebody pulled the dead Quarian out of the box. Was that
Yeah, I
intentional?
thought it was the box I was in.
Oh yeah.
My
okay.
bad.
It's your
Yeah,
turn.
I'm gonna go turn this thing off.
Okay. You see,
Seems like a good idea.
you
If
run
you
up.
turn it off at the top, I run over. If you turn it off and it stays at the top, we might be able to use it to kill the Jupa worm. We could aim it at the Jupa worm. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, do I hit the button to turn it off?
Okay, so you want it to pause at the top. You know, this is too good of
I
an
don't-
idea not to let
I
you
don't-
give it a shot.
I don't care. I'm just turning it off. I don't want to die.
I mean, you're all gonna die.
Yeah, I know, but my character doesn't want to die.
So you
Just wants to kill everyone.
roll a 1 purple mechanics check. Because basically what it's saying is you are not worthy if you try to cut this off. Like it's, you know, it's not designed to be cut off once it's started. And you're like, yes, I know I'm not worthy. Let me be a bitch the rest of my life and live.
Are you sure you want to do that? Yes. Are you sure you want to do that? Yes. Did
Alright.
you read the terms of service?
You stop it. The hammer's at the height of the platform. Okay. Did you dive back into the box?
Oh yeah.
Jim! I'm looking around. I didn't see him. Jim! Where are you? Jim! I'm going to walk around. Jim! Jim!
Lard, you've attempted to start swimming back to the shore. So now you're in the water, and there are these man-eating things that are swarming that are now around you. Please roll, well, some sort of check to either try to outrun them while swimming, which is going to be a 4 red athletics check, or you can try to melee them, which is 1 red and 1 purple melee check. Or if you have a gun, you can try to use that underwater.
Like the standard anesthetic, I would have to use. I want to use the anesthetic.
I'll be honest with you, the best use of that is to go ahead and use on yourself so that it's painless.
I'm going to try to somehow force that anesthetic into one of these two.
Oh, that's easy. You just gotta eat it, and then it'll force its way inside your mouth.
So go ahead and roll the melee check then, and we'll say that that's what you stab it with if you succeed.
Okay, so it's 1 red, 1 purple.
Yeah.
All right, and everything I have melee is 2 greens. A lot of nothing.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and roll their check versus you. Normally, I give the players an upgrade to the difficulty of these checks, so I make it harder for the bad guys to hit you. But you're Gungans, so you're not getting that today.
We're not players.
And it's a triumph. That's just so disappointing. Yeah.
How did it swallow him whole? It's not even that big.
Well, they're more like piranhas. There's like 6 of them.
I know, but it'd be funny if it swallowed him whole.
So that's
It just swam off and left its friends.
So that's 14 damage, pierce 2. And I need you, and if that doesn't kill you outright, I need you to roll a hard resilience check for poison.
All right, so pierce 2,
Because
14
you
damage.
stabbed yourself
Yeah,
with
that
the anesthetic.
Yeah, I've got 3 soak and 12 wounds. So I think 14 pierce 2 gets me.
Oh, you see you're 0?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna be our first one. So
Aw.
normally you'd get to roll for criticals and everything, but you decided to swim, so that means you're in the water.
Yeah.
And you're unconscious and being eaten.
But
so
we can breathe underwater.
Yes, you can, but you're being eaten. So I'm gonna rule that there's a little blurp blurp, and the only saving grace of Flarflard is he does stab himself with the anesthetic, so you don't feel it as you're consumed by all the snake-like piranha things, and they pull you down to the bottom.
You get to medically experience being eaten alive.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people get that.
And that brings us to Kizik, who's inside the Jumpa Worm's gullet. Go ahead and take 5 damage.
Do I soak any of that?
You can soak it. Well, yeah, you know what? Go ahead. Go ahead. It's kind of inevitable. You can soak it if you want.
Not doing too good, guys. Misa not feel so good.
Pull the trigger.
We thought you was dead already, Captain.
So I'm inside it now.
Yep.
Can I? Is it big enough, or am I like we're all squished together?
Oh no, you're being suffocated. You're
Excellent. I have a grenade launcher still. I'm a big. Yeah, I'm pulling that trigger.
I'll just hold it down. Yes, grip.
Just go ahead and roll your damage unopposed. You're gonna hit. It's kind of hard for you not to.
Oh, can I aim?
Yeah. Sure.
Take a round or two.
Yeah.
Take as much strain as you need.
It was pointed right at my chin, and I go, "Ooh, no, bad idea." Misa, look at this way. And I look sideways and pull that
Like
trigger.
that's gonna help.
Does that critical?
That does critical.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your damage and multiply it by 4.
That's what you take.
That's 40 damage.
That is what you take. Also, Cordar, who's the only one who can see this, the chin, like the throat part, the underside of the Jumpa worm, explodes outward in an epic explosion of viscera, and it flops back into the water, and all of these little piranha-like things just swarm it, and there's just this bubbling, roiling mass of blood.
Holy shit! Jib Jib! Jib Jib, it exploded! Misa saw it! I'm gonna try to keep running around. Oh shit!
Okay,
I fell.
go ahead. Yeah,
to my
go.
death.
I was about to say, go ahead and give me a coordination check to see if you slip and break your neck.
Guess who's really bad at coordination? I'm really bad at everything. 2 purple.
It's 2 purple.
Okay. Serious.
Okay, so you slip and you hurt yourself. We're gonna say you render yourself unconscious for a few minutes. And in those few minutes, everything on the platform is completely quiet, and Craven's character is eventually going to get curious as to why all the noise is stopped. And you regain consciousness as he's climbing out of the crate. And what I want to hear is the conversation these 2 fucking Gungans have. Experiencing this, like, if you look in the water, by the way, it's still roiling with like bloody corpses and these little piranha snake things, and it looks like there's something bigger like orbiting further out.
If all the activity's over there, I'm gonna try to jump off on this side.
It's all the way around.
Oh shit!
It's 100% around, and that's kind of what I
We
want.
said gonna die.
You go over to this side, and you see body parts floating. Not a lot of them, like a pinky finger, an ear. Looks
Larflar
like
didn't
Pinky
make it.
Larflar.
I can recognize his ear.
So I'm thinking there's only one way out of this.
We step into the hammer's path. Trigger it, and we just jump into it. Because I'd much rather go out like that.
Oh, I was just gonna shoot you.
No, you're my friend. I'd rather get killed by the sacrificial hammer.
All right, you get in there, and I'll get it started.
Hit the button.
Yeah, I hit the button.
I close my eyes.
Then I walk over here and I shoot him in the head.
All right.
Then I stand under it, let it kill me too.
So no, hold on. Jim walks over here, goes to shoot him in the head. The tungsten thing comes down, smashes Corridor into Gibbs. Jim pulls the trigger. It bounces off and shoots him in the head, blowing his own brains out. And he falls down on the platform.
I got to kill 2 people tonight.
And about that time, the rescue skimmer from the local government that detected your distress call starts showing up and is like, "Hello, is anyone alive down there?" And but everybody's dead. So, great game, guys. My first TPK, totally worth.
Oh man.
I've never killed the whole party before, even as a parody.
I gave him the opportunity to kill me with literally the biggest hammer we've seen.
At first, yes, I was in
and
there
he was
for him.
like, "I'm gonna shoot you in the head."
I still got to kill you with the hammer.
Yeah,
That's a tin canning machine.
I am now paste.
I also am paste.
I'd like to point out it's 9:42. I have, more than 15 minutes left.
So now we're the search and rescue team that has to figure this out.
No, I assume those guys are like, so, beer o'clock?
Yeah, pretty much. They're like, so should we go down there? And they was like, what the fuck are you saying? We're not going down there.
Right?
I want to live.
You're getting this, right? The R2-D2 floats back up for some reason.
No, the R2-D2 just comes spinning out of the water with its jets on. It's figured out how to reboot itself, and it flies up to the boat, or flies up to the rescue ship, and it's like, I want to go home.
Perfect.
I should set Bleepa Bleepa aside. I might need Bleepa Bleepa later. All right.
He doesn't like Gungans now.
The truth is, he didn't like Gungans before. This was all his plan.
Yeah, who?
These idiots don't know I'm waterproof.
He just shocked me when I tried to kiss it back to life.
It is.
I
It
hate
was
Bleepa Bleepa.
the Droid Liberation Front mission to kill Gungans off.
Now, see, that's a campaign for the Droid Liberation Front I would run for you.
Yes.
The extermination of the Gungans.
We're secretly working for the Nabooians. Oh man, that'd be nuts.
Alright. I think I have to go help out with the kid. She has been nothing but
You don't want to play Battle Bit with us?
yes and no, but the kid has not been quiet at all since I started playing.
All right.
And I feel slightly bad.
We're going to take a 5 or 10 minute break. Probably not even, but we're going to take a 5 or 10 minute break. And then we're going to come back and play probably Battle Bit, maybe DRG, depending on what people want to play. And sorry for the parody session tonight, but people didn't show up, and it's a really important session, and I don't want to really TPK the party because someone didn't show up. That seems unfair.
No, we have to earn it.
Yes. I don't think I can bring myself to TPK a party, but we're going to find out.
This was a little trainer exercise
Yeah.
to see how you'd really feel about it.